Collectors of Everything, Experts of None podcast and the two idiots who host it take zero responsibility for the completely unfactual information that is sometimes expressed on said podcast. It also contains explicit language. Sorry, Mum. Collectors of Everything, Experts of None.
All right, Collectors of Everything, Experts of None, episode 108.
108.
And look, now we have two really good-looking guys on the podcast. We're obviously going to, the numbers are going to explode.
Oh, 100%. You got that grey-bearded, dirty wizard gone.
Exactly. Not so magical Gandalf has been eliminated from the podcast.
Deported to Japan.
For at least one episode. Maybe two. Let's see what happens. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Neil. How are you?
Yeah, I'm going all right.
That's
still
good.
here.
That's good.
That's always a good thing. Every day's a new day. He is on a plane to Japan.
Yes.
And because some of us can afford to go to Japan, obviously.
Yeah. How nice is it?
Can't. You know, so
he could have paid for us to go.
Well, it'd be a good podcast for in Japan. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure if the cherry blossoms are falling at this time of year, but it would have been lovely to have a few cherry blossoms falling behind, or maybe whales getting chopped up into tin cans for consumption. You know, I'm not sure. Either way, it would have been nice in Japan.
He's going to survive an earthquake, and
or two,
and some snow. He's going to freeze his balls off.
Is he going to the snow? I'm not sure. I think he was going for a bit of a snowboard.
Yes, they were, from my memory.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck him. He's not here.
Yeah, screw him. Who was that? Pete who?
Here we go. The new guy. Let's see how he performs. Shout out to Stan. And guys, if you're enjoying the podcast, make sure you are subscribing on YouTube and also Spotify, which we're on as well. Funny enough, I was talking to a few people this week and like, yeah, we listen to you through Spotify. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't realize there was a bit of following there.
That's my preferred platform.
Is it? Your preferred? Yep. Okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean,
it always miffs me, like where people actually go and listen to podcasts.
Yeah, it is a podcast, I guess.
Yeah, so generally you don't watch a podcast, right?
No, you listen.
Exactly.
But you can still watch. I've noticed on Spotify it sometimes shows your video as well, which is pretty cool. So if I have a chance to stop, I can do that.
We're kind of a big deal over on Spotify.
You're a huge deal.
We video it as well. Not many people get to do that, as far as I'm aware, but I don't watch much anyway.
You're in a league of your own.
Exactly. We're definitely in a league of our own. Anyway, let's get started. So, news came out last night, I think it was. Or was it last night?
I believe. Yeah, last night, yesterday afternoon.
Peter Greene passed away.
Yes, sad.
60. And if you don't know Peter Greene, he's kind of a big deal too. Because he's been in some pretty iconic movies in regards to... Well, I said Training Day, first of all, because he was in that raid that they had a Training Day. And he's in The Mask as well.
That's where I instantly went to, was The Mask. He was a great villain. I got to say, great villain.
It was a cool movie too.
It was a cool movie. Jim Carrey was great in it, but I feel like, his bad guy was... Like, as a kid, when I watched that, it probably wasn't the best film to watch as a kid. I think there's a few risque sort of moments in it, but when he was a bad guy, it's like, whoa.
Diaz was in it. Let's be fair. Yeah. When she wasn't getting paid huge amounts of money, so she was happy to do whatever was needed, which was good. And so he was in Pulp Fiction as well as Z.
Yes.
Was he like a corrupt cop when he?
Yeah, he was. Bring out the gimp.
Yeah, that was a really full on sort of scene.
Yeah. He came in for the.
And Dorian in The Mask, Redfoot, Usual Suspects, top movie.
I have not seen it.
Oh, I feel like I'm Peter talking to me. Going, what the fuck? You mean you haven't watched this? What's wrong with you? Oh my god!
I've seen lots of films.
Now I know how he feels.
Disgusted.
You haven't seen The Usual Suspects?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen shitloads of films, but there's a few that I haven't seen.
You need to watch it in the next few days.
I will repent after this and watch it.
You've just killed your next episode, by the way. You need to watch it before the next episode. I'm going to do a segment on it. I'm going to give you 5 questions on The Usual Suspect. You better answer them or I'll just cut it.
All right. Yep.
That'll be it.
Fair. Yes, the boss.
That's it. Anyway, top movie. You should watch it. You'd love it.
You're
a Goodfellas fan. Come on. You're a Goodfellas fan. Anyway, Training Day. He did 112 television shows and movies.
Really?
Yeah. So he
Far
was
out.
sort of the guy. And there's a few people like that where it's sort of the supporting actors in a
Yeah,
huge amount of movies and films and TV shows, sorry. But yeah, he's a recognizable sort of guy.
he is. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he's got that face, or he unfortunately had that face. But yes, he's got that personality, that voice. He had a bit of a voice to him as well, I thought.
Yeah.
That deep sort of baritone kind of voice.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have seen Training Day, right?
Of course I've seen Training Day.
Where he gets shot?
Yes.
Because you fucking shot me, man.
Yeah. I love that
It's
movie.
his best.
I really like that film. Pete hasn't seen it. What a douche.
Pete hasn't seen it.
I don't think he has.
There was no wizards in it, so he hasn't seen it. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, this is an interesting one. So, the earliest copy of Super Mario Bros. On Nintendo Entertainment System, has been auctioned off in the last, what is it now? Last 3 days, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was a handmade cartridge.
It's beautiful.
And you saw the picture. It was pretty insane. It's all in Japanese writing, obviously. But this is a handmade, and they're saying it's like the master copy of the game.
Oh.
And so it went, where was it? It was in, was it at Forbes or somewhere?
I honestly can't remember where it was. Yeah, I think so.
136,000.
Yeah, and that'd have to be USD. You'd have to be.
That's cheap, though, wouldn't you think? Like, this is like the original game.
If it's the master copy, right, you'd expect like $500,000 or something at least.
Yeah, I was shocked. I thought it was a bit low.
Mm.
I didn't bid, so I can't really talk.
I better not pull it out of the back pocket, you know. I wish.
Flex. Oh, here it is. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
I
would have expected way more.
Yeah,
being Mario, right? Like it's
Mario, Nintendo. I mean, these guys are godfathers of gaming.
Yeah,
and this is the first copy ever. I mean, handmade. Not much is handmade in Japan.
I wonder if because it was handmade, the sort of didn't drive that top price. It wasn't like the first released one on the console, you know, that sort of thing. Like it wasn't packaged in a box. You know, maybe if you got that version that was in the original cardboard box, you know, all that sort of stuff, that may have fetched more.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we've seen Zeldas that have been selling for huge amounts of money that are graded. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Like the gold edition Zelda, I think it was. We talked about maybe a few episodes.
That was a little while ago. Yeah.
Where it sold at auction for a fair bit.
Yeah.
But I found it interesting.
That's cool.
If it was me, I'd be like, I want to buy the original one.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway.
No, that's super cool. Imagine what other versions like that there are. I wonder if there's other handmade cartridges that they've got for that original Nintendo system, you know? That'd be interesting.
I didn't actually look up what the first game was. Was Super Mario the first game? Surely it would have been the first game.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'll have a look for you.
If it was Peter, he'd sit there and go, why didn't you fucking look it up before we get on the show? Right?
Yeah, true.
And look at you. See, you're on the keyboard. He's not on the keyboard. That's what I like. Now I'm sitting here not being on the keyboard, sitting back. Like, this is luxury for me.
So, the first NES game in Japan was released as the Famicom in 1983.
Yes.
Included arcade ports of Donkey Kong Jr. and Popeye.
Okay.
But in North America, it was 10-yard fight, baseball, Clue Land, and Donkey Kong Jr.
It's America's fun.
They got some weird stuff, but yeah.
Didn't you was it the NES where you bought Super Mario and you got Duck Hunt as well?
Yes.
Is that the one?
I'm pretty sure it was, because I remember I had friends that had the Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
Everyone had friends.
Everyone has a friend, right, with it.
Exactly.
I remember going around their house because I had a NES as well, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool, Mum! Can we get that?" No.
Yeah, of course not.
Oh.
Let's be real.
And what it reminds me of is
fun.
Yeah, what it reminds me of is that because it's the same game that Marty McFly shoots in Back to the Future 2 in the diner. So I remember
the 90s diner, was it?
Yes, the 90s diner. Yeah, no, Cafe 80s. Cafe 80s.
Yes,
yeah, that was a cool thing.
Great movie.
It was called the Light Gun, I believe, on the NES.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I was terrible at it. every time I played it.
So was I.
Yeah. We used to go to the, and I know I've spoken about this on the podcast 10,000 times, but we used to go to my mum would shop at Woolworths, I think it was, and then there'd be a toy Mr. Toy World.
Yeah.
Next door, and then there was an NES in the Toy World, and you go and play, like at JB Hi-Fi, we can go and have a test of the game. Well, there was a lineup for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was terrible, so I used to bail out, and then I'd be like, "Oh, fail." Anyway.
Back to the line.
Exactly. All right, so this is not my genre. This is your genre, but we're going to talk about it. And I've seen the video now, so I have a little bit of respect for it. But
very good.
John Cena
has
officially retired.
Such a sad day.
And I mean, you were crying for about 4 hours today when we spoke. And
I've only just stopped as we've begun.
To get on to the episode to make sure you're okay, and here you are.
Yeah, I've had to put clear eyes in so I don't look like I'm, red-eyed and stoned. And
no, I didn't have to put that in. But yeah, tell me, talk to me. I saw the video. It was awesome.
It's a sad day. It's an end of an era. I think it's like, for me, I've been watching wrestling shit since I was probably like 10 or 11, and I'm 39 now, so that's a long time. And
how old
Cena,
are you, man?
I'm 39. I'm super old, mate. You're older than me, and you look way younger than me.
I'm 27. Don't worry about
well, there we go. But no, like, he's the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions for wrestling. He's a nice dude.
Does everyone agree with that in wrestling? Like, is he the guy who was?
Obviously, you've got the people that don't like him, Yeah. But I would say a majority of the fan base loves him. And it's not just for his wrestling, like, athleticism, because he's really good in the ring. He always has been. He's a bit slower now because he's old, but he. It was his outside of the ring stuff too. He was always doing Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff for kids, and he takes the time with fans. He doesn't just fob them off.
That he's done like an unbelievable amount of Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, I think he's done the most in history. He's got the record. I think he does. Yeah. He's an awesome human being.
I have seen him sitting there before where he's signing.
He doesn't even look down. Yeah, he's talking to people.
And they're signing. Guy takes it. Signing. Guy takes it. Signing. Yeah. Like, that's insane.
He's talking, signing, and passing it on, and doesn't miss a beat. And the signature is the same every goddamn time.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a cool dude.
So he's finished up. Who did he wrestle?
So he wrestled Gunther for his last retirement match. He is. He's a modern wrestler. He's been around for a few years now. There's a bit of a dismay with the fact that it was Gunther. That wrestled him. Well, people would have liked to have seen some classic wrestlers come back and wrestle him for his last time, whether it was
Hulk Hogan or...
Well, Hulk Hogan's dead, remember?
That
would have been good, but no, things like Edge, he's dead too.
Well, they're all
getting old. But
roids are bad.
People were hoping for some other wrestlers, but look, it is what it is. They put on a fantastic match. Up until, in my opinion, the last probably 5 minutes, where it just became Gunther was trying to choke him out and put him through a chokehold and put him to sleep, and it just kept going on too long. And John Cena's never tapped out at a main event ever, and that's what he did. He did the whole tap and tapped out.
Is that a show thing?
I think it was. He knew what he was doing. He sort of smiled. He had a slight grin on his face. Tapped out. Was like, "Hey, buddy, I'm done." Which was sad because I would have liked to have seen him go out. I would have liked to see him win. I wanted to see him win. The fans instantly booed. Like, the whole 19,000 people in the crowd were booing. I'm pretty sure Triple H is going to cop a lot. Well, he already is copping a lot of flack because he's the director of creative.
Yeah.
But look, all in all, it was a fantastic match.
Why do they call him Triple H?
That was
his name, HHH?
No, his name's Paul Levesque. But when he first debuted, he was Hunter Helmsley Hart.
Yeah.
So, and then he got short to Triple H. It was, but his character at the time was a bit flamboyant, like Fabio-esque, and then he became a bit more hardcore and became the Game, Triple H, the Game. So now he's known as Paul Triple H Levesque, because that's his real name, Paul Levesque. But yeah, look,
that worked.
Yeah, good match. But yeah, good match. Just sad.
You're like emotional about this shit.
Oh, dude, it got
This
us.
is
Like
incredible.
my daughter, my oldest daughter was sitting there. She loves wrestling. We all watch the wrestling, and she was sitting there. She got quite upset, to be honest, which then instantly tugged my heartstring. I was like,
I can imagine.
I choked up, and then my wife, and we all sort of choked up, and we're sitting there like little babies crying on the couch. But like I said, I've been watching wrestling a long time, and Cena was it for a long time.
That's
he
cool.
was, because all the other guys, the older guys, had started to move on, and Cena hung around. So he is the GOAT.
The Rock stopped taking steroids, so now he's skinny again.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Have you seen the size of that bugger?
Well, I'm not sure. I'd take him. I'd say.
I'll stand back while you do. All right.
I'm happy to give it a go. He came out like a geriatric. The videos I've seen.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a wrestler or you're not a wrestler?
He's getting on. He's getting on.
Inject it or don't inject it. Just make your mind up.
Yeah, be old school 80s where you're snorting cocaine going out on stage.
Die at 55, but be awesome at it.
From a heart explosion from too much steroids.
Like, I'm pretty sure every wrestler that I watched when I was a kid has actually gone out that way.
Yeah.
But not to disrespect them at all, but yeah.
Oh, they live a fast, hard life, man.
Anyway, but that's cool. So he's gone. He's done. So he's good on him, man. Like he's a dude. Like, and to be no bullshit. Like I've actually read a lot of things about him. Like he's done Make-A-Wishes forever.
Yeah.
He does everything he possibly can to make it happen for his fans and kids that are obviously very sick.
That's fantastic.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah, I don't think you could find a better dude in wrestling. I think that's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, and he's a horrible actor too. So that's good.
Yes, he's not a great actor.
Yeah,
but he's started some of the biggest
franchises. I don't know why they do it. The Rock's a horrible actor too. Yeah, they're all bad. They're all really bad.
You can thank Vince McMahon for that because back in the early 2000s, they had the WWE studios. Yeah. And that's where they started making a few films. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm right here, but I've got a feeling they own a stake in Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
And that's why...
Well, that's fair. Yeah.
That's why John Cena's there and The Rock's there, I think.
Yeah, it's only like 10 series in, or 10 movies in. It got pretty shit after the third.
Pretty shit. The third's the best one.
Yeah. The first one was the greatest one because it was back when... Well, I think it was because that was when like the streetcar... Even on the Gold Coast, when I lived in the Gold Coast when it came out, like it was literally the same thing.
Yeah,
There were streetcars everywhere.
Yeah, down at Broadwater.
Paradise,
Broadbeach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway. No,
well, I've got a few stats here for you I want to tell you, right, for Cena. So he's a 7-time world champion. He's had the most world championships of anyone. Yes. He's a Grand Slam champion, so that means he's won every belt.
Yeah.
He only got that recently, actually. He's won the US Championship 5 times, the Intercontinental Championship once, the Tag Team Championships 4 times. He's been a Royal Rumble winner twice. He's done 726 televised appearances within the WWE, which is ridiculous amount of TV. He debuted 23 years ago, which was June 27th, 2002. Which was 8,570 days ago.
Wow.
So that's a long time.
That is a while ago.
It's a long time ago.
I wonder he's finished. Yeah. I'd be tired.
You'd have sore knees, all sorts of shit.
I just want to go home and relax, guys. Leave me alone.
I think I'll just have a lie down now.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
so he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
I love it. I love it.
No, I love him. But yeah. I know, like I said, it's not a big thing for on your podcast, but I thought it's a huge thing today. It was huge.
You're blowing it up now. You're on the block. You can do whatever you want. You're the not so magical Gandalf of this podcast, so you do whatever you want. Your beard's not very great, though. I must admit.
That's good, though, right?
But how to make the rules. Anyway, it's time for Batman whatever.
Woo!
Now, when I put this together, I didn't realize that there was more for One by Time Heist in regards to some of the greatest films ever made in the history of humans. Anyway, fun facts of Batman.
Ooh.
Batman originally... Oh, hang on a second. They're way too small. I've got my glasses on. Batman originally used a gun.
Yes.
In early appearances. Did you know that?
Yes, I'd heard about it. Yeah.
Pre-Robin.
Yeah.
Pre-Robin.
That was his...
Anyway, why would you bother with Robin?
I mean,
he's the friend that no one wants.
Yeah, little whingy bugger, isn't he?
A little bit. Yeah.
I think he was using the gun earlier on in his like what they call year 1 and year 2 when he was
Maybe.
working himself out. I think, yeah.
Guns didn't work. Guns did work. I thought his philosophy was no death, no dying, no killing.
It's funny you say that, right? Because I've watched there's a few videos on YouTube where they do his kill count during the films, and especially the Nolan films. And look, let's face the facts. When you hit someone with a car or a bat cycle, they're probably going to be dead. And his hit record was pretty goddamn huge. For someone that doesn't kill people, it was pretty high.
You know what? Strangely enough, yesterday, I was outside and I can see the television from outside to inside. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh man, I remember that. And my son was watching the animated 1992.
Oh, yeah. That's
Batman.
So good.
And he goes, Dad, can you make me find Two-Face? And so there's a double episode of Two-Face on that series.
Yeah.
And then we watched it. It was killer.
Yeah, I love those cartoons as kids.
Oh. Batman once became addicted to venom.
I didn't know this. Yeah, I did not know this.
Because you're a rookie.
Yeah,
you need to be on the podcast a bit more.
I got to bow down.
All you do is sit there and wonder what we talk about on our podcast, and if it doesn't talk about here, it doesn't exist. There we go. Here it is. But he quit after becoming dangerously unstable.
Well, I can imagine. Like, Bane does get a bit crazy.
Yeah, but not so much in the recent films of the Dark Knight series.
Look, Tom Hardy, top actor.
Greatest actor ever.
Right. I quite enjoyed his Bane. I think I've mentioned this in the past. I preferred his Bane over the Joker.
We've heard it. There's no recourse though.
No, there is none. But I feel, I feel it was disappointing because you see Bane in those original cartoons and the original shows. He gets juiced and jacked, right?
Yeah, 100%.
He was just jacked the whole time, which is cool. But I like that whole little dude to big dude. That made that made that comic vibe, right?
Yeah, it was one of the things in that series that didn't match up.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
I guess Nolan's universe is sort of rooted in reality a bit more, I guess, versus a comic.
Probably a little bit more, yeah.
But all in all, still a good Bane, I think.
Bruce Wayne was worth $7 billion according to Forbes. I don't know how they worked that out. But...
they rang his PR.
Well, I can't disagree with that. That's fair.
Yep. Sure.
One of the things that I found really interesting was Michael Keaton's casting for the first Batman. Like in 89.
Yeah.
Huge backlash. 50,000 letters were sent.
Really?
Saying, so I've heard. They were sent. But Tim Burton was like, no, we're going to stick with him. Who else could have been a good actor for that? I know we've gone through a couple of them.
In that time period.
Bill Murray, who would have been a fucking terrible.
Oh, when I heard you guys mention Bill Murray, I was just like, what? No, I love Bill Murray. Bill fucking Murray. But
then you sit there and like, back then, who would have been a good actor to do it? Like Val Kilmer did it eventually.
Yeah, he was later, wasn't it? Tom Cruise? He's too short.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he is a bit of a douche, but he makes some good films.
Quality films. I'm not questioning that.
Because it has to be someone slightly dapper, doesn't it?
A little bit.
All that sort
Keaton really wasn't that dapper. I mean, you look at Kilmer, who was a quality actor.
Yeah.
Fantastic films, and he did okay. George Clooney's a fucking idiot.
I
don't know why he's ever been paid for a fucking minute on television or film.
He needs to stay as Danny Ocean from Ocean's 11 and nothing else.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt carried him through the whole fucking film.
Yeah. Just to be fair. Yes, it's true.
And Brad Pitt's a legend. Just so you know, I love Brad Pitt.
I love Brad Pitt.
Fucking great actor. And DiCaprio is better than
DiCaprio's
Pitt.
really
Anyway,
good. But we
digress. Tim Burton stuck with him, so that was it. And I guess from the marketing machine behind it, it is what it is, right?
Look, I think it worked. I quite like Keaton.
Cards came out, everything came out.
Yeah, I quite like Keaton. I can't unsee the whole head turn now. Like I can't. Now that I've heard about that, I didn't realize that obviously when I was younger. But it makes sense when you watch the movies. But I think
have you needed to swivel your neck that fast?
Yeah.
Is it was that the film when he goes chicks dig the cars?
Chicks Dig
Was that it?
Scars.
Yeah.
I think it's
Dig the cars. Yeah. Was it that one or the next one?
I think Jack Nicholson was a great Joker. Like he suited the Joker very well. Maybe when you talk about actors for Batman, the guy that was the main dude in Cheers, I can't remember his name. He was in
No, because
Cheers.
he did the other film, the other show too. When I'm watching Seinfeld late at night, and then that comes on.
Oh yeah,
Becca.
Becca. That's it.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Ted
Danza.
Is that him?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, maybe him. If you're picking obscure people, maybe he could have done it.
Maybe in the 80s, maybe he was. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he could have been a contender.
That's a wild call. I like that.
It's the first person that popped in my mind for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know anyone in the 80s. I was born in the 80s, so I didn't care.
Yeah, same. I was born in 86.
But yeah, that's what they chose. Michael Keaton. There you go.
Imagine Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, the best.
It would have been great.
Or Sylvester. Or Schwarzenegger.
Oh, he would have been better at Batman than Freeze, I reckon. Been saying that is for tonight's forecast, the freeze is coming. Exactly. Like you can't go past that.
He's done well. That guy. Credit to that guy. I mean, speaking of juice and doing well for his entire career,
yeah,
he has reinvented himself so many times.
Yes,
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, the 2025 Video Game Awards. It's on you. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Another one on me. Wow.
Let's do it. What was the last one on you? What do you mean? What was I doing?
John Cena.
Oh, the wrestling. Okay.
I've just come in.
I'm trying to get you included in the film.
I love it.
Come on, man.
I love
it.
I'm shitting on Pete right now.
Peter's going to be like, he didn't say anything the entire episode. Don't even invite him back ever again. That's what we do in the he was terrible. Abscond him from 109. That'll be the message.
He's cut.
Anyway,
cut him.
The Video Game Awards. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, so it happens every year.
Clearly.
Obviously. So
not that I know. Because I don't care.
You don't care, yeah. But it's a good pop culture thing. So this year, the Game of the Year winner was a game called Claire Obscure 33, which came out of nowhere. It's a little indie French developer. This is their first major release, and they won Game of the Year on their first year, which is wild. And with that, they also won 9 awards, which is
everything.
Yeah, which is the most out of any game like ever in the running, like in one night of any of the games in the whole time that Game of the Year has been running.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, the Video Game Awards. Sorry. So they did very well. I personally haven't played the game. A few of my cousins have, and they said it's fantastic. I've read reviews, and apparently it's really good. Yeah. It is something that I wish to buy, especially now there's some hype around it. So I kind of want to know what it's like.
I mean, when I said to you before we started, I'm like, well, do you know all the names of the best RPG, best narrative, best art direction? And you're like, no.
They
won all of them.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Oh shit, that must be a good game.
Yeah, so they won Game of the Year, obviously. They won best RPG, best narrative, best art direction, best score and music, best game direction, best debut indie game, best independent game, and best performance for Jennifer English, who is one of the voice actors for the game, who's done some other large games as well. So
rock and roll.
Yeah, awesome. I think that's great. It's pretty cool.
Honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. Ark Raiders, which has only been out since late October, won multiplayer game of the year, which in my opinion is cool because it's not COD or Battlefield. It's another little sort of game. Mario Kart World.
The monster games usually win.
It's beat them. Which look, I love COD, but it's good to see them lose. Yeah. You need some variety. Mario Kart World won best racing game, which is crazy to me because it beat your big stable games. Like your Gran Turismos and those sort of things, which is great. Counter-Strike 2 won best esports game, again, not COD or anything. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza won best family game.
Counter-Strike 2 an esports game?
Yes. Counter-Strike, it just is, yes.
What sort of sports are in Counter-Strike?
Shooting, lots of shooting.
Okay.
So Counter-Strike.
That's so random.
Because Counter-Strike's an FPS.
Fucking sport. Okay, I'll get it. I'll play it. Let's go.
You got to think like most esports are centered around like sports games, your
Yeah,
FIFAs and all that, or shooters because they're competitive. So as long as it's competitive,
NPL, like FIFA.
Yeah. So so that's some honourable mentions or runners up.
Nice, very nice.
A few huge trailers came out from the awards. I'll get to the biggest one in my opinion last. Well, that's
your show, man. You do whatever you want.
Oh, sure. I'll just take the reins.
It's your show. No worries, Pete.
So, do I rant next?
Yeah. What do you mean you've been ranting the whole time?
So it's just all one big rant. So a big one.
Trailer mentions. All right,
trailer mentions. So a big one for me was Ace Combat 8 has been revealed. I work on aircraft. That's my job. So I love planes, especially warbirds. And Ace Combat is a staple it's a classic game franchise in the arcade flight sort of sim world. So that's been revealed, which is awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomb Raider has had 2 new announcements, which is an iconic game with Lara Croft. She's one of the biggest game characters around. So one's a remake, and I believe the other one's just like another addition to the franchise.
Yeah.
There's a new Star Wars game coming. No, 2 new Star Wars games coming out. We have to talk about Star Wars.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yes, we do. We have to. So this one is
jump over these things in the podcast.
Yeah. So the main Star Wars game, for my opinion, is it's called Fate of the Old Republic, which is a sequel to one of their most iconic Star Wars games ever, which is Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
If that comes out, you won't see me for months because I'll just play that to the shithouse.
Rock and roll.
And there's a pod racing style game coming out, which is sick. That's going to be cool. There was a big trailer of the night by a game company called Larian Studios. Now they've come to prominence in the last probably 6 or 7 years. They released the Baldur's Gate 3, which is a Dungeons and Dragons RPG. They released that a few years ago, which was stellar. Absolutely amazing game. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, you should be into this. But they've released a new trailer for their staple, or their main license, which is called Divinity. And the trailer was quite graphic. Violent.
Is that the one with
That's the one I sent you? Yes.
You sent it to me. Let me talk about this.
Go.
So there's a guy. So after accepting the fact that I'm over 18 about 7 times, there's this guy in a strange Christ hat.
Very Christ-like, yes.
It was very Christ-like. And he's hanging up, naturally, with chains on his arms. But then it cuts to this weird sort of Robin Hood area of dancing and enjoying themselves.
Like a Ren Fair sort of medieval.
In the forest. Naturally, that's where we go. That's fine. And then it cuts a bit strange to him getting burnt to a fucking crisp.
Yeah, alive.
And all this weird stuff coming out of him. And you sent this to me and I'm like, oh, yeah, that'd be nice. And you're like, don't look at it in front of your kids.
Don't let your kids see it.
Naturally, that's probably it was horrendous.
It was awesome.
but that's a cinematic release. So there's obviously a game attached to it. So
yes.
And all the weird things came out of the guy getting burnt to death, which I'm still questioning whether it was relevant.
It certainly was.
And then all the things went over all the people, and
then there was lots of dead people. Yeah, it was a bit crazy. A lot of people are.
I questioned a lot. Of my life after watching that.
Well, there's been a lot of reaction to it, sort of positive and negative. People are like, "This is amazing," but then a lot of people are saying maybe it was too gruesome or too adult to have been released at the Game Awards. Which I'm just like, whatever. That's
did
the place.
They show the whole thing at the Game Awards.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
To know, they didn't prepare anyone.
Listen,
they just
if my 7-year-old was standing there looking at that, he'd be like, "Okay, why is his arm burning off the chains?" And there was
Well, there was some sexual content in it too, which was just like
I don't remember that.
It was very short.
Maybe the version I watched skipped it. I'm not sure.
It was very quick.
My filter on my internet is no sexual explicit content. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
The burning alive bit and whatever didn't do anything to me. But when I saw the sexual bit, I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't expect that. I
Oh, the
expected
burning was fine with you.
I expected the
Okay.
burning."
Well, clearly you got a fucking problem. Oh, burning humans is fine, but
It's
the
all
sexual
good.
content was an issue for me. Wow. We've learned something new about Dave.
You've got an insight
this
to my
evening.
brain.
Anyway, that's fucking horrendous.
But that was
All
cool.
right.
That'll be good.
Cool trailer. But anyway, awesome overview of the video game awards, which we've never
Yes.
done on this podcast before. But that's time of the year, or time of the day, where we sit around the campfire, Dave.
Warm bath time.
Oh, that was
So much
ordinary.
better.
That was ordinary.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, should I go again? Should I go again?
Try it again.
Okay, hang on. Ready, clear the throat. Warm bath time heist.
That was incredible.
There we go.
Your vocals are second to none.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That was incredible.
Pete, suck it.
2008, Pete Suckett. Pete's on a plane, probably like hyperventilating, going, "How's this show going? Swear to God, if they do a good show, it's going to kill me." 2008, which I thought was like a bit of a blur sort of year.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was pretty awesome. Amy Winehouse won 5 Grammy Awards. I don't know how long until she died after that, but
I don't think it was very long.
I didn't look it up, but it can't have been too long.
I'm pretty sure she's part of that 27 club as well. You know, like
she is part of the 27.
I think she
club
is. Yeah, yeah.
With Kurt Cobain.
Yes, yeah.
And that's all I know.
There's a couple others. They're the two main ones I remember.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. I mean,
yeah.
Jesus was genius.
Yes.
Michael Jackson released Thriller with remixes with Kanye, who is one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time.
Oh.
We can argue about that in a second.
Yeah.
And Fergie and Will.i.am, who I've seen live.
Yeah, yeah.
Killer.
Did you see him
Before
as
Fergie
Black Eyed
came in?
I would say, yeah, you saw him as
the cool Black Eyed Peas.
Yes, cool.
The witch messed them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the Kanye remix. I haven't heard a Kanye remix on Michael Jackson.
No, that's as soon as I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
It might be good. Maybe it wasn't, and that's why no one knows about it.
Yeah. Peter's favourite person in the history of movie and cinema, Robert Pattinson, starred in Twilight as Edward. And Edward did well. Edward was a great character. He's done nothing since then.
Whoa. He was Cedric Diggory. Come on.
Well, he had a small scene in Harry Potter.
Yes, and he was awesome as Batman. Come on. But
the podcast is ending right now. Collectors of everything.
Bye.
But really? I've never seen the movie. And I'll be totally honest with you right now. I watched maybe 45 minutes of that Batman. And I'm like, it makes no sense. I don't like it.
You got to push.
It makes no sense at all.
It's year 2. So that's his year 2. He's only been at it a while. That's why he's still a bit rough around the edges. I liked it because of that.
Yeah.
I reckon the next one will be fantastic. Have you watched the Penguins offshoot show with Colin Farrell?
No.
You should watch that. That's pretty good. I think you'd enjoy that.
Is Robert Pattinson?
No.
Then I'll watch it. That's
there you
go. The Dark Knight was released in 2000. Oh, sorry. Causing vibrations.
Earthquake.
2008. I watched it at IMAX the first time I saw it.
See, now that's cool.
In Sydney. It was insane.
That's cool.
Insane. Because I was so hyped from the one previously.
Yes, yeah.
Like, that's going to be insane. And it was. And what did they get? 8 Academy Award nominations?
Yeah,
In 2009.
2009, yeah.
And he was posthumous.
Heath Ledger.
Awarded.
Posthumous, that.
The best supporting actor. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'll probably say something controversial here that I know will upset you.
Really?
I did not like Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Really?
Yeah, when I watched it, I'm not a big Heath Ledger fan, okay? As I dare say, I've probably said on the podcast
Is that why when I keep sending you the clapping in the jail, you're like, fuck this guy.
Fucking bastard.
All he does is clapping.
But I will say this.
There you go.
I've watched it. Watching it after the release, it's grown on me a lot more because I can see the ability and stuff that he put into the role. You know what I mean? Put that soul and that heart and soul into the role. I think it says that whole as you get older you appreciate some things a bit better. I think that's where I've sort of gone with it because I do like it now. I still prefer Bane, but I think he did a fucking good job.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises, I think, is probably my favorite. But the thing about Dark Knight was that he toyed with Batman. He knew he couldn't kill anyone, and so he just toyed with him the entire time. I thought the ending of Dark Knight was a bit ordinary.
Yeah, I agree.
He was in the building.
Yeah.
I thought they could have done much better with that.
Yeah.
But up until that point, like from the beginning up until maybe 30 minutes to go,
it
was a good film.
It was on fire.
And he played, I mean, anyone could play the Joker, I'm sure, to a T, but if he hadn't died, would it have been one of the greatest shows ever? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good point.
He did pass away.
Yeah.
And look, don't get me wrong, it's pretty sad that he passed away. I just think when people pass away at opportune moments, they get recognized because there's nothing else.
Yeah. Yep.
Nothing else. There'd never be anything else. So that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it was a fantastic movie. I think Dark Knight Rises was way better.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And because of the different scenes, the different, I suppose, moments through that whole movie was crazy. But yeah, anyway, he did well.
He did well. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Anyway, so he got posthumously awarded the supporting actor, best supporting actor. Harrison Ford returned as Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls. I mentioned this for a laugh, and we got it. Katy Perry kissed a girl, and we all liked it.
Yes, I like that.
Isn't it funny how fast she's dropped off, Katy Perry? I mean, she was incredibly massive.
The last 6 months, she's just nosedived.
Yeah, the last album she brought out, Tank.
Yes. Amazing. I mean, I don't follow her personally, but I'm not into her music.
I was reading up about it because I'm like, because that song was monstrous when she came out, right? And it's a pretty catchy song.
Skyrocketed her, yeah.
And then she's just anyway. I don't know,
mate. I'd be at work and grown men were singing that song. And we're talking proper tradies singing that song halfway across a aircraft hangar. You're like, what?
Yes, again.
Yeah.
So Harrison Ford returned for King the Crystal Skull. I found the Crystal Skull weird because I thought that was the alien one, right?
Yes.
It was a bit much at the end. That got me.
Look, I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. I love Indy. I love Harrison Ford. Obviously, he's Han Solo, which is his best role ever.
What role did he play? What was that movie?
Han Solo, Star Wars. Come on. You know.
I forgot. Sorry.
But like that film.
He was in The Fugitive. It was a good movie.
Oh, hey, that's a good movie. But I just feel that film just didn't need to be made. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Totally agree with you.
And there's all the controversy about him hopping in a bloody fridge that was iron cast when the nuclear bomb went off, and he just opens the frigging door and gets out. Yeah, that's that one.
I've seen it. Yeah,
it's got Kate Blanchett as the bad guy, and Shia LaBeouf is his son.
Yeah.
Which I thought Shia LaBeouf did a good job. I don't mind Shia LaBeouf in his earlier films.
Great, the guy. Like, I mean, obviously he likes lots of drugs and lots of whatever else he does. And I get that.
Yeah, he's gone off the loop a bit.
That's fine. But maybe you should tone it down because he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
I don't mind the guy. Yeah. I mean, he was in the first Transformers as well.
He was in the first 3.
Well, I've watched the first one.
Was it the first 3?
And he wasn't too bad. I mean, he's been in a few films and he's actually quite good, but I think he's a bit too fucked up on drugs and shit.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Child actor. The first person.
No.
Yeah. Britney Spears.
Yep.
But anyway, so, all right. So Katy Perry kissed a girl. She liked it. That's fair.
Who doesn't?
Top Billboard. And I had the movies, but now they're gone. But it was. I have it in my memory. I think it was Madagascar.
Okay.
Iron Man. Let's not forget that one. One of the greatest. Well, let's be fair. That resurrected everything.
It rebuilt Marvel, and I think it's the best Iron Man film they've done, personally.
You think it's the best one?
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I think it's quite good. The first scene when he's out with the army in whatever it was.
Yeah, he puts his arms out and everything explodes.
Yeah, that's right. And when he's in the car and he's like, no gang signs.
Yeah, because he's like...
That was quite cool. And then it morphed into what it was. And then it's obviously gone into Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
One of the biggest films in history. But yeah, it was fantastic. It's amazing. Like, and Shia LaBeouf is a same example as Robert Downey Jr., right?
Yeah.
Like, it's come from like being so fucked up on drugs and all sorts of shit like that. And then come and put a film down like Iron Man.
Yeah.
And now he's making bank for the last, 2008. So how long has it been?
What's
almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
So it's incredible. So yeah, so that was one of the other ones. Twilight came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Transformers out in 2008?
But yeah. I can't remember that because I don't have it on the list. But anyway, I do have the songs on the list though.
Oh yeah, there's none.
Remember Low from Flow Rider and T-Pain?
That's a good song. Yeah, I can deal with that. That's a good song. Yeah. Looking at the list.
No One by Alicia Keys.
Oh.
Have you
out of the whole list, out of the whole list, Alicia Keys. If Alicia Keys would marry me, I would say yes.
Okay.
She's amazing. I love that song of hers actually. But everything else.
Would her husband have a problem with that?
Whatever. I'm not worried.
Her husband's like a big producer. Forget his name.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Swiss Beats.
Yes. Yeah.
Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
That's catchy.
Yeah, I've heard that one. No Air by Jordan Sparks, who's disappeared, by the way. Where's Jordan Sparks gone?
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Well, Chris
Brown.
I mean, he ruined his own career. But...
He could have been one of the biggest. He could have been one of the biggest ever. To be totally fair, I mean that guy's voice is incredible.
Well, his dancing was off the chain, wasn't it? It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
he's failed.
Idiot.
Bashing women is not cool.
No, it's not, and we do not condone it.
Love in the Club by Usher.
Yeah. I think it's had some better ones before then.
Yeah. With You, Chris Brown, Forever Chris Brown.
Chris Brown was a big thing.
He was obviously big in 2008.
You know what? Yeah. I've noticed in some of the previous episodes, a lot of the billboards, you can see the shift away from what I would call instrumental music. You know, like so rock bands and all that stuff. It's more now into hip hop. And then I think, I forget, correct me if I'm wrong, but hip hop sort of has took over from around this time to at least a couple of years ago, like the early 2020s, where everything sort of shifted back into dance music and country, to be quite honest. Country.
Yeah, so I was big into during this time, 2008, I was pretty big into hip hop, probably before that even, maybe 2000 onwards. But 2008 probably started to wane a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the sort of Snoop Dogs and all sorts of awesome music that came out.
That's what I like in that hip hop space. It's that.
And that still gets played today.
It does. It has a place.
It's sort of music that everyone loves. Now, Chris Brown, as I said, I'm totally serious when I say this. Chris Brown could have been one of the biggest artists of all time.
Yeah.
And he fucked it all up. I mean, it was in his own fault. But, I mean, you listen to his first song. I can think of the song, but I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, it's the basketball court one.
What is it? Whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was huge.
The first song he brought out was ridiculous. Like, the guy's voice was amazing.
I think he was 16 at the time, too.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It's going to piss me off now. I don't know the name of the song. I actually listened to it today.
I bet you if I popped my head out the door and asked my wife, she would know instantly.
Don't worry about her.
Don't worry about her. Oh.
But yeah. So it was. Run it.
Run it. Yes.
It.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Let me see if
you should know this.
Dude, hip hop's not my genre.
I invite you onto the podcast. You don't even know basic shit.
I like metal. Metal music's my jam.
That's fair.
The angrier, the better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Because, hey, hear me out, right? With metal music.
Well, I've got nowhere to be.
If it's angry, you can be angry and listen to angry heavy metal and feel good. Rammstein, all sorts. Thrash metal, all that. It can make you feel good. Yeah. Then if you're in a downy mood and need to come up, you listen to that music, bam, it gets you in that zone. You're working out, heavy metal. You're mowing the lawn, heavy metal. It just hits all the notes.
I'm not sure about mowing the lawn with heavy metal, but I get what you say.
Well,
what
okay,
you
maybe
say.
that's just me.
Yeah, maybe your grass might get a bit injured with heavy metal.
Fuck you, grass.
I love it. And then in the car today, my daughter's like, I'll put on Miss You by Blink-182. I'm like, what?
Wow.
So Miss You. Oh, okay.
Well, good on her.
And I love that song.
Yeah, I like Blink-182.
Where are you?
The spiders.
I know. Anyway, because it's such an iconic voice, that guy. Anyway, so here we are. 108. Collectors of everything, experts of none. You've nailed it. You've absolutely nailed it. Your knowledge on this podcast compared to not so magical Gandalf has been exemplary.
Hang on, wait. Who?
Exactly. I don't know.
That other jerk.
Master Dave. That's it. That's all we're talking about here on in. And the other guy, well, he can sort it out. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Very much appreciate it.
Been a pleasure.
Collectors of everything, experts of none. 108. We'll see you for 109.
109. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Collectors of everything, experts of none.